What's up guys, Matt
and Tom
from the Football Boots team, and today we're going to have a little bit of fun but also do one of Tom's favourite things to do, which he's doing right now on camera, and that is we're going to play Tinder, but instead of with girls we're going to be playing them with football boots. We're going to be either liking or disliking each pair. Blake is behind the camera and he has put together a selection of boots for us which we don't know what are popping up. They could be any pair of boots from the last kind of 2 months or so. So let's get straight into the video to see which ones get the like or which one gets the dislike. So the criteria is what the boot actually is and also the colourway and design. So quite similar to Tinder itself with the girls. What do they look like and also what do they offer? So what's the first boot we're looking at? So the first boot we're looking at is the Superfly 5 in that time to shine colourway, obviously. What are we saying? Good boot. I think this is a good boot, but in terms of the colourway, it's not so great. What are you thinking? I'm tending to agree with you there. I don't think I'm putting them on my feet, so I'm going to say... I'm going to say I'm not going to wear them either, so that's a dislike for us. So what's next? So it is the Nemesis 360 Agility, and I'm saying cool new boot. What are you saying? It is a cool new boot. Obviously it's laceless, which isn't the best thing in my opinion. It doesn't also look that great, but I can appreciate it's quite a cool product. So I'm not too sure. I'll give you the vote on this one. I'm going to say yeah, just because it's exciting. Like, I don't especially like the colourway, but it's exciting, so I'm going to have a look. Sweet, on to the next one. What are we saying? The Hyper Venom Phantom 3 Low in that motion blur colourway, and I actually like the boot and I like this colourway, but I've got a feeling that you don't like the way this looks. I don't like the colourway, but the boot itself, I think it's worth a like. Yeah, I think because the boot is so good, 2 likes. So from Nike to Puma, what model we got? So we got the Evo Power Vigor, and I'm saying straight away, yeah, perfect for my foot type. I love them. Do you know what? It's perfect for your foot type. Might be a little bit too wide for me, and also I'm not sure about the orange colourway. We're obviously orange, and I like the colour, but this on the Vigor, I'm not too sure. What are you thinking? I'm going to agree with the colourway. With the boot, it's good for me. Colourway, I'm going to say no deal. No deal. Rightio, so on to the Under Armour Spotlight. What we're saying? Do you know what? Black and white colourway. You can't not like it. I think this is actually quite nice, but the boot itself is quite poor. What about you? I'm going to agree, straight up agree, so I'm saying a no to that one. It looks alright, but the boot itself, no good. So our next one is an absolute smash. Tom might even give this his super light. You're going to give it to it? 100%, this is my boot. This is the boot, the Nike Tiempo Legend 6 Totti Special Edition. This is Stuff of Dreams in that gold and black colourway, so I think we can both agree, massive super like. Yep, so just give my super like. What do we say, next boot? Umbro Accuro, not the best boot. The colourway's okay. I'm not too keen on blue, but I don't mind this shade of blue. But I think the upper for me is just way too stiff in my personal taste. What about you? I don't mind some of the power elements the pattern has got, but colourway for me, I'm saying no go. No go. So up next is a really hard one for me because I think it's a great boot, but such a dodgy colourway because it's green, and that is the 17.1 Primate by Adidas. Shame it's green because I don't like it, but what a boot. What a boot. It's a very, very good boot with those laces to customise the fit. But once again, green colourway, I'm the same as you on that one. It's such a hard one, but we're going to have to say no on this one. Rightio, so up next we've got that Tiempo Legend 6 in the Derby colourway, and first impressions, I'm saying I'm liking the look of it. Look, great boot, I love the upper, it looks really good in that Derby pack colourway, but there is a slight problem, and that's the durability. They're not going to last a long time, so you could almost compare it to getting a really hot model girlfriend, but in terms of relationship, it might only last a couple of months. So what are we going to go with, a like or dislike? I'm going to say like, because hey, enjoy it while it lasts. Eh? Enjoy it while it lasts. Tommy's advice, get the Legend 6. So this next one is a bit of a tough one because I just tested these out and they actually do feel really nice. I'm not too keen on the look. What about you? I've got to agree, navy on a boot is a big question mark for me, but the Opus Unreal boot itself. It's a good boot. The Opus 2 does feel nice. I'm not too keen on the colourway, so I might dislike this one. I wouldn't wear it. Right, now into one of my favourite packs, I gotta say this year at least, the Champagne pack. What are we looking at? This is Unreal, the A17 Plus Pure Control in that champagne red and black colourway. I think these look amazing. Might not be the best boot because it doesn't feature any laces, but I think we can all appreciate just how good these look. Big like? Yeah, like from me. Now we've got a boot that I had in the first gen model and I enjoyed quite a lot. What are we looking at? This is a new Balance Visaro 2.0. Now we've all been there flicking through Tinder, couple nice girls, but then Princess Fiona turns up, an absolute beast, and you can't have it. It doesn't matter if they're comfortable, if they're a nice person, they're not good looking enough, it's too bulky, so a big dislike on that one. Yeah. So this next one is absolute wifey material, not going to cost you a lot of money, and also going to do the job, and that is the Adidas Copa 17.1. What are you thinking? Leather, tick. Yeah. Black, tick. Yeah. Gold, tick. Massive tick all round.
Bang, Motion Blur Vapor. Bit of a more out there colourway, what do we reckon?
I think this one's a bit of a hottie in that pink and white colourway. Great football boot, there's no doubt about it. Very high performing. So I'm going to give it a tick. I don't actually mind this colourway. Although I wouldn't wear it, I can appreciate it. What about you?
See, I don't think I can see myself with it, you know?
So what, are you going to overrule me? Is it an overrule?
I'm going to say no, but I'm going to give you the final vote. I don't want to be
I'm not going to go against you. I'm worried what he's going to do to me, so I'll go dislike. So this next one is like when a brand new girl pops up on your Tinder, and that is the Adidas X17 Plus Pure Speed this time around. What do you think? Well, I'm going to say, like a new girl popping up, it kind of catches your eye, but personally, I don't know if I'd wear them on my feet, you know? Do you know what? Very similar to the Pure Chaos, but I actually prefer the Pure Chaos because the upper for me is just a little bit better. This time it feels a little bit cheaper, so I'm going to say dislike. I'm going to agree with you on that one. Right, so now to a boot that was limited edition, New Balance Furon Hydro. What are we saying? Do you know what? It looks good on the outside, but this is almost like a girl who wears a load of makeup, take it all off, and at the end of the day, they're not that great. It does look nice with that silver reflective, but for me, the boot is just too poor. So dislike from me. What about you? Yeah, with that colour changing, you know, it looks cool, but the boot itself, probably not. So up next is another boot by Umbro, and it's all about value for money, and that is the Velocita Pro. So I'm thinking it's not too bad a boot, it's not going to cost too much, it's going to do what you want, but personally the colourway is not quite there for me, and the boot itself. What are you saying? Same as Tommy, not the greatest in my opinion, so a dislike from us. So our next one is a little bit more of a classy chick, and that is the Puma Evo Touch Pro. Lovely colourway, lovely boot, but might not last that long because of the super soft upper being not that durable. What do you reckon? I'm saying, yeah, I want to get to know you. I want to wear you on my feet. I want to see what you like. So, big tick from me. Big tick from me as well. Rightio, so this is the popular chick on the block, worn by the man himself, CR7. What do you reckon? Do you know what? These are a super pair of football boots. It reminds me of a girl wearing a pair of Christian Louboutin heels with those red soles, so they are going to be a bit of a hottie. I'm going to say big tick from me. I'm going to agree. So this next one is definitely an underrated boot, and that is a Mizuno Neo 2. What do you reckon? You know I'm a leather man, yeah. So this is right up my alley. This is sort of my type when it comes to football boots. Yep. So I'm saying big tick. Lightweight leather, big tick. Rightio, so the man himself wears these. They're the Messi 16.1. What do you reckon? I don't mind these boots. I think they're okay. Good upper, not the best comfort, and also not the best colourway. So although I do like them, I might say a dislike from me. What's your vote? I'm going to tend to agree with you on that one. 2 dislikes. Up next, Umbro Medusae Pro in an orange and black colourway, yes or no? It's a leather boot, black and orange colourway, so I might have to give it a chance. I'll give it a chance as well because of the colourway, so a like from me. So up next is the Under Armour Clutchfit 3.0 in the Aqua Flask colourway, worn by a bad boy Granit Xhaka, yes or no for you? So it's an underrated boot, but the colourway is just a no deal for me. Atrocious colourway, no. Rightio, Hypervenom 3DF, Time Shine Pack, what are we thinking? Do you know what, although it has a collar and a dodgy colourway, I do like the boot a lot, but I just think because of that colourway being so bad, orange and blue, it's a no from me. So next up, the New Balance Furon 2.0 in the red colourway, what are you thinking? So the colourway is half decent, but the boot itself is a no-go for me. It's just too stiff that upper, so it's a no from me as well. So up next is a wifey one for me, and that is the Pantofola Dioro Lazzarini in the all black colourway. So big yes from me, straight up. What about you? Classy, classy boot, big yes from me as well. Rightio, Majestic over it in the Radiation Flare Pack, what are we saying? Do you know what, I actually prefer this model over the Opus 2, although it has a collar, but I love the way it looks, and also that flying it upper is so comfortable, so a yes from me. Yeah, I'm going to agree as well, I like the colourway. So this next one is like a girl on Tinder who gets liked by every single guy, and that's because it's the Copa Mundial. It's a big yes from me. What about you? You can't go past it. It's a fan favourite. You've got to say yes. Rightio, so we're looking at the Vapor and the Radiation Flare Pack. I'm saying green, not my colour. What are you thinking? Do you know what? Early in the video I said yes to the Motion Blur Vapor 11, but because this one is green, and any of you guys out there know that I don't like green, it's a no from me. So up next is the Hypervenom Phantom 3 Low in that Strike Night hat colourway, and I love this boot. I really wanted to get them in, but I couldn't get myself a pair. Big yes from me. What about you? Yeah, what a boot, what a colourway. You can't go past it. Yes from me as well. So guys, that's it. We've run out of likes. We can't swipe any more boots across. So that pretty much wraps up today's video. Let us know what you thought in the comment section below. Which boots would you have liked or disliked? But guys, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching as always. We'll see you next time.